Hey there, today I'll be showing you how to install a desktop application for OneNote on Ubuntu 20.04. So I will open up Firefox and show you what package we will be installing from snapcraft.io. So we will be installing P3X OneNote, which is the best OneNote desktop client that I have found. I have tried out multiple ones, but I found out that this one works the best. It's really smooth and it loads very fast, and it also has a handful of useful features. So you can hit this green big button, which is install, and we will be installing the latest stable, which is 2020.4.169. Now we can install via the Snap store, which is the Ubuntu store, or the store that comes default handed, which you can install, and there's also via the command line. I think for most Debian based users it is best to install via the terminal, so we will be using this command. So copy that. Let's open up terminal and paste it in. You can see that I have already installed it, but the installation process is only one command, which is this one, and everything else should be done for you. So once it has installed, all you need to do is type in OneNote, and it will open up with this nice minimalistic icon for OneNote. So you can click it and wait for it to open. So when opening it the first time, it may take maybe a few minutes or maybe even seconds for it to open, as it needs to mount certain files to your hard drive. So you can see that it opened up for me, and when you open it for the first time, it will ask for a login, which it's asking me as well, as I have signed out. So enter in your login, which I will do right now. So you can see that I have signed in, and it should bring me to my OneNote. Give it a few moments, as when loading it for the first time it needs to sync everything, as this works on the cloud. So give it maybe 2 or 3 minutes for everything to load properly. You can see that once it loads, it looks beautiful, as it's the same thing as online. So another thing that I really like about this is that it's a graphics tablet supportive package. So I can plug in my graphics tablet and it would allow me to use this, which is really useful. And now I'm going to show you some of the functions on top for P3X OneNote. So obviously you have these, which are the default OneNote functions, but P3X, the developer, which is Patrick, he has added a few more functions for us to use. So if I go into settings, so you can see that there's this close to tray button. This is really useful, and I love using this, as I can keep it in the background running. So if I hit this button, it will bring me a message saying that the close button, instead of quitting, it minimizes the app to the tray. So if I close this, you can see that we have closed it, but there's this icon here. If I double click this icon, it shows the OneNote back up. So this is really useful to keep it up in the background. So there's also a few other things, like in view you can do toggle full screen, and that's basically it. There's also action, which allows you to copy this URL, and in OneNote, the main tab, you can quit, which is to quit when you have close to tray enabled. So what is really special about this is you can also access your OneDrive and other base Microsoft applications on the web. So if I click this OneDrive button right here, it should take me to my OneDrive. So let's give it a few seconds. you can see that at the bottom the URL is onedrive.live.com, and it brings me to my OneDrive right here. So I can access all of these documents, desktop attachments that I have stored on my Windows. So what you could do is do a dual boot, save your files on your Windows, and then turn on OneDrive, which is cloud safe, and you could access them here really easily. So like I could click desktop and it will bring me all these, and then I could just click on like Sudoku and download it. So there's also all these other apps that I can use. So let's say for example the calendar. It takes me to the calendar. That is why I really like this application. So that is about it for now. So I will quit this, and now I will show you how to uninstall it. So open up your terminal again, and all you need to write is sudo snap remove p3x OneNote and hit enter. And now it will start uninstalling. So that is about it. Thank you for watching.